Yeah.
Welcome back to Tanmay the Phantom. Today we are going to be playing Plague Inc. In the last episode of Plague Inc. we defeated the virus level. Today we are going to be playing fungus. And we are going to name it cholesterol, just for the memes. And unlock. Okay. I just tried to modify the genes, but we couldn't because you have to buy the premium pack. So for the new guys out there, Plague Inc. is a game in which you start your plague from a country, and you have to infect all the people in the world. Then they have to die. I know it does not sound that much good, but so I started it in Iraq, because it connects Asia and Africa. That's why. So bottom right is the cure and the world data. Bottom left is our DNA points and the and there is the infected bar and the dead, how much people are dead bar. Then if you click on world, it gives you all the information. On the top middle is all the news. Top right is the date. You're gonna have to pop these orange bubbles which pop up to get more and more DNA points. I'm gonna give it water 1 and then water 2. And the infectivity bar is for the infection, how quick it infects other people. Severity is how much it is noticeable. Lethality is about the killing one, how much it kills. So total we have infected 14 people, which means 16 people in the world have cholesterol. So you have to infect all the people in the world, and then you have to and there are the transmission for infectivity, symptoms for killing people, abilities certain abilities for different things. We're gonna just use spore 1. That's it. Cholesterol spreads to Colombia. And you can pause the game, resume it, and fast forward it. But for the fast forward option, you have to buy the premium version. Cholesterol infects hundreds. It is spread to Iraq and Colombia. Okay, we have enough for water 2. I'm gonna give it water 2. Then we're gonna go down the air part. First, air 1 is 10 DNA points. Okay. I think we're gonna give it spore burst 2. Then spore burst 3. That's the maximum. Symptoms ability spore burst 3. Then we're gonna go down to actually air or cold resistance. We're gonna go down the air resistance. Cholesterol infecting more countries. If you click on the world, you can see how much people are healthy. The blue color one is healthy, red color one is how much people. On the circle you can't see the red and blue, only blue you can see, but below that the stars are the healthy people. That like nuclear symbol is for how much people are infected. The skull symbol you may already know is for the how much people are dead, for the death symbol, how much people are dead. 10 DNA points. We're going to need one more. Okay. We're going to upgrade air 1. Air 2 costs 15 DNA points. Cholesterol infects thousands. Okay. I have to spread to other countries. Quick. Species are to be sold at auction. And if you click on the news, the blue color is one, which may be a bad thing for your fungus or plague. The red thing is about your plague. Infected 161,000, 200,000 people. UK votes for Brexit and referendum. If you guys know what that means, comment up. I seriously don't know what that means. And if you haven't checked out my last video, I have made a working iron farm in Minecraft Pocket Edition So go check it out and leave a like on that video too. You just infected another country. 15 DNA points right here. 10, 5 more. More infections than tuberculosis. 10 million. We already reached 12 million. Okay. 25 million. We are literally affecting 3 million people every day. Yeah. You have to give it cold resistance so it can survive in the cold thing. So I'm going to cold resistance 1 and then cold resistance 2. 16 DNA points for cold resistance 2. Okay. Seriously, don't recommend oral drug for more infections than HIV. We just infected Sweden. Okay. Creeper executed for destruction of virtual property. Creeper. If you guys don't play Minecraft, you will not know. If you are playing Minecraft or go check out my videos, the creeper is a mob in Minecraft which explodes when you get too close to it. Executed for destruction of virtual property. What? That's funny. Okay. Now we have to just wait for some DNA points and for the virus to plague to spread. Festival of Love in Turkey. Which means we can infect more people. Because more people gather if there is a festival, so more people will get infected. Still 15, so 8 more DNA points. Canadians celebrate a Herbert Treaty. Canada has not infected Canada. Goat demands royalties from game dev. Killed a goat. It was goat, yeah. And these red dots are for the people who have been infected. It even does look like pimples. I'm not saying these like. Look over here in the smaller one which have been not affected so much. They look like pimples, right? We infected nearly 500 million people. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, not half. So it is 52 more. Nearly half. And those red bubbles, sorry, I forgot to say. Those red bubbles like this which pop up are for the countries which just got infected. They're infecting more countries. The extreme virus is 16, but I think I'm going to use it for cold resistance to 16. So it can infect cold countries like Russia has also been infected, but it does not spread much. So it can infect Canada, Russia, Greenland, Norway, Finland and all. Cold countries like that. They're infecting a lot of countries. They infected more than 500 million people. That means more than 500 million people in the world have cholesterol. That's funny. Terry Pratchett voted best author ever. Okay. Why do I care about that? I should know. So it's just you have to wait. If you infect more and more people, some of the symptoms get automatically evolved. So the rash symptom just got evolved. I don't know why I want rash. Devolve. And if you devolve, sir, you'll get 2 DNA points. So we just need 2 more for the cold resistance. So extreme bioaerosol. Aerosol or aerosol? Extreme bioaerosol. Aerosol. 16 minutes, one more. China just got infected. We would want to infect China and India because they are the most populated countries in the world. Extreme bioaerosol. Next is cold resistance 2. 16-2 for that. Pop that. See, don't they look like pimples over here in Russia? And even in here. They have not infected India, but China has been infected. Okay, so now we have to, let's check transmission. Transmission, nothing, don't need. Abilities, I don't need that one. Cold resistance is 16 DNA points, so I'm gonna go for that. 9, we have 9, so we need. You see this red board? If the boards are white, that means they don't contain infected people. If they are red, it means they contain infected people. Oh, and just an airplane flew from UK to Russia. I didn't check that. It creates a red path. A red straight line is for the aeroplanes, and a dotted line is for the ships. Russia is getting infected. 3 more DNA points. India has not been affected. Okay. Canada is also not affected. Greenland also not affected. Cold resistance too. So next we are gonna go down. We are gonna give it this pulmonary fib, pneumonia, coughing. Then we go down pulmonary fib. Don't need pulmonary fib because it's right down. Just still 5 minutes. We are gonna give it drug resistance and all. Okay, so now people will get infected more quicker. New minor disease spreading. Now that I've realized about it. Look at Kazakhstan. We have to see how good. Even Saudi Arabia, Middle East starts work on cure. I think we infected USA. Yep. Because of both just reach USA. Okay. Even Afghanistan and all are getting infected. Brazil is nearly fully infected. Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Bolivia, they are fully affected. Canada just got affected. So Greenland is on the country not affected, even Madagascar. But usually Greenland is the last one standing. 16 DNA points for genetic hardening, but I think it was genetic reshuffling. Okay, a red board just due to Japan. Yep, so Japan got infected now. Okay, so you now just have to wait. More infections than the common cold. We just got more infections than the common cold. So there, more people have cholesterol in the world. That means cholesterol has infected more people than coughing. Coughing was I don't care. China is getting infected. India, no. 43 DNA points. Shock resistance, genetic hardening. Yep. We lost all of us. 29, 32, 24. 24. So is at 1%. You have to upgrade that so the cure slows down. Okay. Boat or plane go to India. 31. Genetic reshuffle. Yeah, let me give it this one. Okay. Greenland just got affected. India has not been affected. Madagascar, Indonesia, New Guinea. Okay, Indonesia just got affected. Japan is also affected. Cure is at 2%. Should I get pulmonary fibrosis? I'm going to check on it. It's nearly 50 to 50. I think I'm going to give it this spore per spore. So more countries get infected. India just got infected. See? Spore per spice. That's not enough. I'm not going to go for more because you can't devolve that. Here is a 2%. Greenland getting affected. Okay. Cure more than 10 years. Okay. I'm going to insect 1. Insect 2 cost 26 points. Cure is still at 2%. Central Europe starts fevers. 3% cure. Cholesterol awareness day. Hey, why aren't these countries affected? 21 DNA points, okay. 4 million people are affected, 3 billion more to go. Because I know for a fact that there are 7 billion people in the world by playing this game. Assistant and just got infected. I just infected Philippines. West Africa is also infected. Morocco is not been infected yet. Don't worry, we will affect it. We are getting crazy points. I'm just gonna wait and get some more points. Then I'm gonna go crazy on the symptoms one and apply it. In symptoms I just need 1. It gives us a lot of vitality. Okay, don't mind that. So devolve. We're gonna devolve all which cause infectivity because there are no healthy people in the world, means who are left there to infect, so you don't need any infectivity ones. So that's it. Actually, no, I'm gonna let the cold resistance be there. So we get some quick DNA points too. You see now it's only infected and dead. 4 billion people infected, 2 billion people dead. Cure 33%. And I think 39 was the last pop those bubbles. And those blue planes are which carry the research. Actually, this is pandemic alert. Quick 39, 10 more. 30, 31, 32, 33, 30, cure is at 37%. And I'm going to show you something like a trick. I don't know why it works, but it does. You see, we have enough DNA points. Cure is at 39% right now, right? I'm going to give drug resistance too. Cure should go down. It didn't? Actually, for others and all, it went down. If you guys can check, go back and, check it out. I don't think anything is left. Symptoms, I'm just going to give it even immune suppression and all. Coma, sneeze. When you have total organ failure, you don't need anything. Immune suppression 15. Just that I'm going to give. Because I'm bored. And then how are you going to spend all your DNA points, bruh? Experimental cure for cholesterol lethal has been found to be 100% lethal. That's why you don't mess with cholesterol. And yes, I forgot to mention it. How did you guys like my new intro? Symptoms, immune suppression, fever 13. I'm gonna give it that. Actually, no symptoms. I'm gonna give them nausea. 16 points. Okay, I have enough. Transmission. Nausea. Then it comes vomiting. Their organs gonna start feeling and they'll start vomiting. Billion people just left infected. If we kill all of them, it does not sound good. But if they die, we win. China and all the government starts falling down. See, Germany's government fallen, China's government has fallen. Madagascar government has fallen, Central Asia's government has fallen, Baltic states, Central Europe, Morocco, all these governments fall down as more people and more get infected. Pop that bubble. Symptoms: start vomiting, diarrhea. I want to give that to people before this ends. I think I'll be able to just 12. They'll have total organ failure, they'll be vomiting, they'll have diarrhea. So much to handle. There's 2 more, quick. Which countries government now fell down? Ukraine, East Africa, Balkan state, Afghanistan, Turkey, Sudan, Peru. All these governments are falling down. So 12 we have enough. I'm gonna choose diarrhea. Oh, which is this one? Dysentery, 26 things we're gonna have time. If you have, I'm gonna give that to people too. Nuclear explosion in Finland. Huge nuclear explosion has released a vast lot of failure. Cause unknown, but location suggests failure or sabotage of nuclear power. That's bad. Nuclear explosion. That's very bad, guys. We have to do something of that. New Zealand government just fell too. But nuclear explosion? In the last episode, nuclear explosion didn't happen. If you know it would be from the start, I would be okay. Nuclear explosion, right? I didn't agree. But this is the first time ever happening. And even you earn some medals too in this by infecting. You get some achievements too in this. Pop that bubble. Burning corpses, government is fallen, paradise, healthcare for infected. Oh, even India. Oh, the India is in. I'm gonna check China. Which? Wait, I'll check first. Egypt, right? Where is Egypt? I want to see Egypt's face. I can't see Egypt because I know where Middle East is. The Middle East, where was it? It was right here, right? Where did Middle East go? Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Russia, Central Europe, Balkan states, Italy, Germany, Poland, Baltic states. I'm just gonna go. So, wait a second. Even Central Africa, you know where Central Africa is? Central Africa, right? Central Africa is just donating $400 US dollars, just $400 US dollars. There's 2 billion people to go. Bolivia's government has fallen, and the cure is literally stuck at 44%. 41 million to go. 7 billion people dead. Humanity close to extinction. The cure for cholesterol. I know in real life cholesterol isn't this much deadly, but in the game we made it this much deadly. No. I don't think we have enough time for, what is that on dysentery. But I think we're gonna have enough time for, I don't think even for pulmonary oedemia, potentially fatal heart abnormal causes diagnosis. Okay. I think we just want Japan declares martial law. I don't. Okay. Key research contributors. Ireland. It is donating 2.6 thousand US dollars. Well, the government just fell down. And it's gonna be dead. Quick. 16 million people. Central Africa, Ireland, Russia, Italy, Iran, Egypt, Bolivia, Central America, Finland. Governments have fallen. And we are in, I think by the end of the calendar is 2022. By the end of 2022, I think all the countries, there will be no one left alive. 9 million, 8 million, 7 million people. 6 million, 5 million. And if you guys are playing Minecraft Pocket Edition, no, go check out the iron farm. It works. And actually, I checked it yesterday. I'll be standing AFK over there, and I just arranged it and all. It gives you a crap ton of string, iron, and a red flower. You might be thinking red flower is this, but you can turn it into red dye. That's it. Go check out that video too and try. And actually, I've tried this 3 times before, and I've literally lost in all of those 3 times. This is the 4th time I'm trying, and I'm won in this. This is 100% win. 2 million, a million people. And if you guys like the video, not now, after this game. And did you guys like my new intro? If you have any suggestions, comment down. And even about my new symbol logo. I think it's cool. Middle is prioritizes healthcare for the infected. A million people. Projectile vomiting symptom combo. Coughing and vomiting are causing the infected to projectile vomit, which means coughing and vomiting now. So they are literally, vomit is coming like arrows. Projectile like arrows. It is literally going out like bullets, like some water. If you throw water with much force, it will go like fountain. Like that, it is coming out vomit. Projectile combo. Cholesterol to destroy humanity. I know that doesn't sound so good. I know that sounds funny, but it is a good one. 400,000 people left infected not 300,000. 17, this one 16. So actually the best path is to go coughing, pneumonia, pulmonary fibrosis, total organ failure, came done. That's it. Total organ failure is the one you need to win the game. And the cure is at 45%. From that time it is at 44%. Total organ failure is the one you need to win. If you don't have that, you'll 100% lose. And even others give a lot of severity but not lethality. Even total organ failure gives you a lot of severity, but at the same time it gives you a lot of lethality too. Others are not like that. Only severity, not lethality. China, Pakistan, India, USA, Greenland. I think Greenland. Which country is the last one standing? I'm gonna check it. Actually, if you go check here, Philippines is the last country standing. Where's Philippines? Yep, 60. No, Philippines and another country is there. Philippines and another country is there, guys. It's not just Philippines. Philippines is at 48,000, 58,000 infected. There is some other country including Philippines. Which country is it? I don't know. 18,000, 16,000, 15,000, 14,000, 13,000 infected, 11,000. I'm gonna quickly check if I can upgrade something. Okay, no, I don't know, say. Okay. Proxy. No. Nothing. 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, and 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Okay, 2,000, 1,000. Quick. 900, 600. All the people in the world had that. Obviously, cholesterol has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. Next, we just killed everyone in 918 days. We are just 45% complete. So we just defeated the fungus level. So the next one is parasite level. Comment on the name for the next parasite level. And if you like the video, leave a like and hit that subscribe button to be the hit the subscribe button for awesome content. Hit the notification bell to be the first one to watch my videos. That's all for today's episode. Goodbye. See you in the next episode, guys.